player from Canada will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard-breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
Strike two.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul.
Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical condition.
The 0-2 once more. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Here's Neil Walker as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Fouled off. Rojas leads off second with nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong. What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Here's the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. So striding in, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ronald
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and, man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 47 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping into the box, number 47. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 47.
Fly ball out to right field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Donaldson has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now batting, number 1. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Josh.
Hit sharply on the ground. Anderson takes it in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled softly out toward right, and there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those days.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Here comes the first pitch.
Lewis.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. At the plate, Caleb Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. In there, a base hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Smith stands at first with 1 out. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Neil.
So striding forward now, Neil Walker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. The 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
3-1 to him now. 3-1. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for the starter this afternoon.
Waiting up for the Braves, the shortstop.
First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Count remains at 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Julio Teheran. No outs, nobody on. Hit in the air out to left field. Cooper sprinting after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter,
so a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Number 5.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 47 is there, and he has it for the out. The relay throw. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. Digging in to try it again. Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And he's back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one. Anderson on at first, nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Inciarte is over. He's got it one away.
The batter.
So digging in now, number 47. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 home. Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch curveball, swung on and missed. Strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Inciarte's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, number 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1-2.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Donaldson, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
I think you said it, Manny. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Up next for Atlanta,
Riding into the box, Tyler Flowers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
And that retires the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Marlins.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Number 9.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Caleb Smith. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11.
Outside.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Try again. 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0. Next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay. And he is out on the tag. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
The center fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Second baseman.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The third baseman.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
number 20.
So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare. And a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the fifth marches on. Here's Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Inciarte.
Chen sets. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Career numbers against Chen. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the runner will score from second. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Flowers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cooper giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Neil Walker. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 0-2 delivery. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He throws him on the fastball there. Neil Walker goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, the left fielder.
For another shot now, Garrett Cooper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Right there for strike one. Dallas Keuchel enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 60.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Acuna coasts under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now
standing in, number 47. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. A pause and the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-1 contest. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling with the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Ronald Acuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. And here's that one again with Showtrack. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. In now, number 1. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the
Your attention, please.
So
now
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Max.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Starlin Castro will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Starlin Castro.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hit hard but foul. The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Miami. Jose Arena comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Josh Donaldson will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in, Nick Markakis head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's a .318 hitter. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped straight up. Donaldson into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Fried. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. This is line to left. Cooper is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here it comes on 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 47.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 47. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Back up the middle.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Now Marlins down to their final out now. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 12-1 at the end of this one. The Braves played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Julio Teheran takes home the win. Caleb Smith permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at SunTrust Park this afternoon, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.